The old horseshoe, Ohio Stadium in Columbus, Ohio. It's the Condors and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, Dave Pollard, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
On the banks of the Olentangy River, the Horseshoe is one of the most iconic venues in all of sports. Over 100,000 people strong, the Ohio State Buckeyes might have the best home field advantage in all of college sports. These fans are ready to rock and showcase their Buckeyes this season. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Buckeyes will kick off first, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Condors offense will have the opening possession of the game. They'll be matched.
So much fun to watch because this defense, they're what you do best. And a lot of times that means focusing on your number one guy. Palmer, here's a problem. There's two in this offense. So I can't wait to watch how they handle both of these guys that can make big plays and what answers they try to come up with.
I think that's the big question, right? Because it's really hard as a defense to double two guys. And I think if you're on offense here, you want to try and change the picture, change the formation and alignment, use motion, try and confuse this defense, or at least force them to communicate to get the matchups they want to get. I think there's opportunities in this offense today with these two big-time targets outside to make some plays, but they got to be versatile, and they got to try to be as multiple as they can.
Goes to the option. Maybe some room here. Inside the 40. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Condor! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And here's the name everyone recognizes, Bo Jackson. In their last win, he had a 100-yard game and scored 3 times. Sayin on the play action. Steps, he's going to take a shot. And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The Buckeyes peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. On the move at the 30. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. A first down for the offense. They'll ride the hot hand. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A first down run on the doorstep. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to give it to a back and be able to trust him. Listen, he didn't have any touchdowns on the season, so I know he's wanting to punch one in, and down here, giving me the opportunity. Let me prove it.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown! Buckeye! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And it'll be the Condors will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Moving out to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
You know, and that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Smith's got it. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. And now there's a stoppage for an injured Buckeye. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down.
And this defense doing a really good job understanding out route, seeing it, sitting on it, waiting, breaking on the football, not giving up the 3rd down conversion.
Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. Going with the counter play here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. He tried to get the defense going the wrong way with the counter, but nothing doing.
Aggressive defense, attacking defense. You want to hit them with those counters, but it wasn't successful in this play. Defensive line, linebackers, everybody's dialed in. They see what's going on. They diagnose it, go downhill, put him right in the middle of the field.
Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Condors will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move. There he goes. Open it up. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. Looking for room. It's Jackson. Brings it to the open. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. The Buckeyes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got room at the 35. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. He now has 108 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. They'll run the option, and they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy.
Here's a little room there to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the 1st quarter. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the ground with the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's how the career... Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll run the option. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. The inside handoff. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
2nd quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
And that's not going to come close as the defense stops him well short of this 1st down. And the Buckeyes are back up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. That hole closed quickly. He'll get 1 out to the 6. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Zayin makes the catch. It's Jackson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. You've got a 3rd and manageable backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Zayin from the gun on 3rd down. Going over the top. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
On the option, he'll keep it on second down. And he'll be hit immediately, no gain on the play.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Here's the pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. And it'll be the Condors will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They didn't get much done the last time they had it and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Buckeyes, really the entire state, they pride themselves on toughness. Establishing the ability to run the ball when they want to has always been important here.
Part of that Midwest lifestyle, but when you're Ohio State, you recruit at such a high level. You're going to get great offensive linemen, great running backs. So
going deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Fires to the wide out. Got a man, it's Johnson. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Oh, he's got a chance. Nice move to pick up yardage. He's loose on the left. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with an electrifying 45-yard run to the house. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He leaves it with his back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
it's way too early in the game to say this is a must score. But man, you've dug yourself.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be... Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to throw, it's right. Rushes on him. Fires to the big fella. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and you add the answer to the test right there.
As a defender, you always want the interception, you want the big play, but I love it when guys go, and you can tell they're trying to back the football down. They see it in the air, they know they can't catch it, know they can't make a play, but they make sure the receiver can as well. Nice play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. They got him. Great pressure on this defense. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Hunt is on its way. Wants to bring it back. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Here on Ohio State's sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him.
He lets it fly. He's got it down the left side. What a play all the way inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 29. Ohio State calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Throwing, say it. Escapes the pressure to his right. Wide open downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeye! The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with Notre Dame taking on the number 5 team, the Miami Hurricanes. And it's the Fighting Irish coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. They finally break into the win column after starting the year 0-3. Let's now check in on some top 25 battles today, as the landscape in this sport is truly ever-changing. Now back over to your game in Columbus. What an effective job both of these teams have done running the football. Both have gone over 100 yards, and it's because both have committed to pounding the rock. Credit these coordinators with sticking to the game plan. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's Sayin to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the move, it's Jackson. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Open on the left side, it's Smith. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. They're going back to the ground. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. He'll try to get to the marker himself. There's some room. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. The Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Got it. There he goes. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The Buckeyes are threatening on 1st and goal. Going to the run, it's Jackson. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. On the option. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. The problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Here comes the heat. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Condors line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll try to make the catch in traffic, and they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Play fake, say it. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Leaves his feet, makes a nice grab along the right sideline. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Say it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Makes the catch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off play action. Hit as he throws. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. The option look. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. And it'll be the Condors can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll move the wide receiver. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. The Condors will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Makes the grab at the 10. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like he'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fellow? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Just under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. They'll snap it on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Jackson. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Line getting set on 2nd down. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Keeps looking downfield. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. And the Buckeyes are marching down the field. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So first down, we'll open up the final period. The receiver on the jet sweep. Nice move there. Big pickup on the ground into plus territory, and they get him out of bounds at the 41. The Buckeyes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Reads it, fires complete. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Jackson. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Zayed, bringing the heat. Got his man on the right. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. And the Buckeyes line it up with a 1st and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously. Continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. On the move. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth quarter game.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. On the option. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that.
Could be an alley. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The offense set for a 1st down play. Wide receiver going in motion. 1 running back in the backfield, and he has it. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, this offense, man, they just continue to struggle, and they need to find something that they do really, really well, and running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit and throw the football around.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Stevens. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Trying to make magic, turning it on. He slides past the 1st down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? The give on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Right back to it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt. Already got a hand on it, it's blocked. They will stop him short. Turn it over on downs.
Yeah, that pretty much sums up the day, man. You've been getting beat all over the place. You're trying to make the score a little bit closer, maybe fight back.
There's a crease. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Rodgers. And a short run there, and that'll end it. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.